very good evening to you, respected Professor Babu, respected Mr. Sharad Kumar, my dear friend Mr. Vishnu, and respected dignitaries of the dais, and ladies and gentlemen. I would like to give you a speech because you are hiding. See, first of all, let me congratulate Professor Babu and team for organizing this type of a seminar, which is the need of the hour. Entrepreneurship really have a boom or sensing a new market opportunity. So, you might be all knowing about the industrial climate of Kerala. In spite of high quality life indicators, on par with the developed nations, Kerala industrial climate is still stagnating across other countries. And we have discussed it many times, and we are not here to discuss those issues. What prompted us in that stage? Now, we know that there is a significant growth in the number of graduates coming out of the higher educational institutions from the country. So if you take the technology itself, so the technical education in India admit more than 17 lakhs undergraduate students every year, nearly 3,500 institutions. If you take the post-graduation, it admits more than 2 lakhs. If you take the diploma, we admit around 12 lakh diploma students each year across India. If you come to Kerala, see Kerala is a small state, we have around 65 engineering colleges in the state. And we admit around 56,000 students every year. So Kerala Technological University, that is a new APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University, has admitted around 42,163 data graduates this year. Now, so it's high time that, as already mentioned, I'm mentioning the words of APJ Abdul Kalam. So especially to the technology people, the engineers should not be the job seekers, they should be the job providers. So there is an urgent need to create an ecosystem which will empower and enable our youth to create their entrepreneurship dreams and build the ventures within the state. So, as I have already mentioned, entrepreneurship is sensing a new market opportunity and creating a lot of services and goods to take advantage of this market opportunity. So, it results in new employment opportunities, higher earnings, higher revenue for the government, and higher spending by the government itself. So, this will have a cascading effect on our economy. So, India is turning into a knowledge-based economy where we have a lot of employment opportunities. You might be knowing about the Startup India, Skill India, all those kind of programs that will provide a lot of employment opportunities. Only the thing is that we need to empower the youth with skill that promote knowledge, which promote the meaningful life. Having a simple degree will not help us alone. So that's we have to keep in mind. So whenever we talk about entrepreneurship, there is a misconception that it is all related to IT. So entrepreneurship is not at all related to IT as a major effect on entrepreneurship, but IT alone is not the entrepreneurship ideas. Okay, so we can have entrepreneurship on agriculture itself. So Kerala is blessed with a moderate, very climate and 2 monsoons every year. So this makes it an apt place for agriculture. So yesterday, the students of Business School of CED come to us and they were discussing about starting an agricultural farm within that campus as a startup, as a part of their project. So actually that is a very good idea. They have given a draft project also. Why we got around 11 to 12 students were there. So they are from different part of the state, not from the department itself. So they are actually staying in the hostel itself. So they are thinking to create a farm within that campus. So we told that we will give you a seed money of 1 lakh. So they are going to start a venture on that entrepreneurship in agriculture. So there are a lot of opportunity for agriculture itself. So that is what we need. So as you know, whenever we talk about agriculture, we are not creating anything within the state. We are purely a consumer state now. So around 1990s, there are 4 sectors which show significant growth. That are communication, tourism, IT and small scale industry. Okay. So still we are there. So historically Kerala never had a trading community, unlike other North Indian states, like where the trading is very effective. So there are multiple reasons, variety of reasons for that. Academics and experts mentioned that why we are lacking on the entrepreneurship is that there are a lot of reasons. The first and foremost reason is that it's a practice among the Kerala youth that we will acquire as many as degrees until we get a job, preferably a government job. To take my case itself, I have 3 PGs. So that is the concept of a particular Kerala. So we going for taking degrees and adding degrees. But I would like to mention that having simple degrees will not help us at all. So we will go for degrees until we get a government job. Now, so that getting a government job is a tedious task. There is no government job at all. So that concept has gone. So everywhere we can find that outsourcing is there. So there is not a permanent job in the government sector. So the study in the self-employment of Kerala has revealed that the majority of them takes an entrepreneurship as the last resort. So we are going for building a venture or a business as a last resort. If we didn't get a job, then we will go for that. So that idea has to be changed. So I think today's seminar might have stressed on these kind of things, and it will help you to develop how beautifully develop a particular venture. So there are also, so whenever we develop a particular venture or business, there were a lot of barriers in Kerala. So there are multiple reasons for that. Because one thing is that we are not concentrating on, we are not highly dedicating or concentrating on that business. So there also we are finding that we want to get a job. Until that job, I will be in this business. So that would be our aim. That is what the failure of those things. And another issue is that the role models on those businesses are not projected at all. All role models are role model of an average candidate is again a government employee who gets good salaries and perks, at the same time does not take a risk at all. So this attitude has to be changed. Okay. And another reason for the failure of entrepreneurship is we have only limited ideas. Whenever we are going to build a particular thing, we have only limited, and we are trying to imitate the others in the market. So that is what happens to the education system in the technical education system. That's what I pointed out. We have 65 engineering colleges in the state. See, one particular person started an engineering college. Seeing that person, another person founded and started near to that engineering college. So we have around 63,000 seats in BTech, but more than 35% seats are lying back. So this is what happens. So we have only limited ideas. We are not utilizing those into properly. What is to be done? We are not analyzing the market and what is required and what not. So a study, another, I would like to bring your attention that the study of Kaufman Foundation has revealed that 33.2% of the immigrants, 32.2% of the companies which is in US are highly immigrants which had an Indian copy. Okay. So that was the study. So in that companies itself, Kerala are the major concern. So we are, so why I point out this is that we are not behind anybody. So our human resources so very much effective. So one of the most talented immigrant communities among Indians are Keralans. So many of the gifted youth are going outside Kerala and becoming good entrepreneurship and doing very good job. Whenever we are in Kerala, we are not doing anything. Whenever we go out of the state, if we are in Delhi or another state, we will perform very well and we will become successful in every case. That is what we have seen. This attitude has to be changed. So I would like to extend my speech. The government of Kerala has a lot of policies, industrial as well as startup policy. So to support a lot of things, the Kerala Startup Nation is doing a lot of things to encourage the entrepreneurship. And APJ Abdul Kalam Technological University is also trying to do something for the society. So we have developed a startup policy. In that startup policy, so we have made part of the syllabus itself. So a student can choose startup. So he has to earn 100 points on that. And we are also going to give an 1 year break. If a particular student wanted to start a business adventure, we are officially giving an 1 year break. You can take a break. After the second year, you can take a break and go and start a venture and come back and complete the course. So that facility is also given. And right now, Government of Kerala has initiated APJ Abdul Kalam Youth Challenge Program, in which you can send the ideas, and the best ideas will be funded by the government. So they will provide 5 lakhs for developing those ideas. So I urge you to participate in those things. So there is no age bar, there is no education bar. So everybody can participate in that youth challenge program. So that was initiated in the name of APJ Abdul Kalam. So APJ Abdul Kalam Youth Challenge Program was there. The last date for submission of project was this month and February 29. So ask and advise your friends and students to submit good ideas, and that government will give them 5 lakhs for the initiation of that project. Once again, I congratulate the University of India and Institute of Engineers for organizing this kind of seminar. So I would like to again stress that having limited ideas and starting ventures by everybody will not lead to the success. We should analyze what is required and then only we should proceed. So once again, I congratulate Dr. Babu and his team for organizing this kind of seminar, and I wish every success